Chinese motorcycle manufacturers have come a long way since their early days, characterized by low-cost production and a reputation for subpar quality. Initially, Chinese motorcycles were often seen as cheap alternatives, with many models criticized for their build quality and reliability issues. However, this perception has changed significantly in recent years. Chinese manufacturers have invested heavily in technology, design, and quality control. Collaborations with established international brands and a focus on improving manufacturing processes have resulted in motorcycles that can compete with offerings from more traditional manufacturers in terms of performance and reliability. From fast sport bikes to reliable adventurers and roaring cruisers, in this video we take a look at 8 best Chinese motorcycles that have gained good sales and reputation in Europe and North American markets. So stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe right now and hit the bell icon to get notified my future videos. Number 8, CF Moto 450 SS. CF Moto, a renowned Chinese motorcycle manufacturer, has been making significant strides in the global motorcycle market. One of their standout models, the CF Moto 450 SS, is turning heads with its blend of performance, style, and affordability. This sport bike is designed to compete with some of the best in the segment, offering a compelling option for riders looking for a high-quality motorcycle without breaking the bank. A liquid-cooled 450cc DOHC engine with a 270-degree crank produces a claimed 50 horsepower at 9,500 RPM. And 28.8 foot-pounds of torque at 7,600 RPM. With a claimed curb weight of 370 pounds, the power-to-weight ratio looks promising. The bike also features a full fairing with an integrated windscreen, a 3.7-gallon fuel tank, aluminum alloy wheels, and a radially mounted Brembo M44 piston caliper with a 320mm single disc up front, and a 220mm disc with a single piston caliper for the rear. With affordable price of $5,699 and similar performance, the 450 SS is a real competitor to the Kawasaki Ninja 400, Yamaha YZF R3, and Honda CBR 300R. Number 7, Benda, Dark Flag 500. Benda, a brand that we barely knew a year ago, has gained a relatively good reputation in the markets of Asia and Europe. Benda, which is known for designing and manufacturing cruiser motorcycles with acceptable quality, has made a significant mark with the introduction of the Dark Flag 500. The bike is equipped with features that cannot be seen even in the most expensive Italian and German motorcycles. The Dark Flag features a 500cc V4 engine, equipped with rear cylinder deactivation technology at idle. When the coolant temperature exceeds 60 C during idle, the rear cylinders are automatically shut off to prevent further temperature increase, which is particularly important for a comfortable cruising experience in summer. The bike also comes with adaptive electronic suspension, which by actively adjusting the rear air suspension, allows for a switch between 700mm and 670mm seat heights to accommodate both sporty and cruising riding modes. Furthermore, it features an electronic throttle, cruise control, switchable ABS plus TCS, and other advanced configurations. Number 6, Benelli TRK 702X. Acquired by China's Zhenjiang Group, Benelli combines Italian design with Chinese manufacturing efficiency. The result is a range of stylish and reliable motorcycles that appeal to a global audience. TRK 702X is one of their best bikes. The TRK 702X is a pure adventure bike, extremely versatile, agile and maneuverable, designed to tackle any type of route, both on asphalt and off-road, and built to ultimately embark on new and exciting adventures. The TRK 702X is in fact a mature motorbike, ideal for those who want a solid, authentic and easy-to-use two-wheeler. The beating heart of the TRK 702X is a 698cc twin-cylinder engine, which delivers 70 horsepower at 8,000 RPM, and 51 foot-pounds of torque at 6,000 RPM, always ready and punchy. It features double overhead camshaft timing with 4 valves per cylinder. The good news is, Benelli TRK 702X will be available in US markets with an MSRP of $8,499. Number 5. Moto Morini Seiemmezzo, SCR. Seiemmezzo in Italian means 6.5. The bike is a scrambler, more off-road capable variant of the 6.5 models from the Italian origin brand. 6.5, because of its engine displacement, 650cc. The Seiemmezzo though is more Italian-Chinese, because the Moto Morini bikes are designed in Italy, but manufactured in China, by the brand's new owners, Dongneng Vehicle Group. The spec is impressive, with Brembo brakes, fully adjustable KYB suspension, a clear 5-inch TFT dash, Pirelli rubber and neat Italian styling the highlights. The Seiemmezzo Scrambler totally nails the neo-retro Scrambler look. It strikes a handsome pose, with its compact proportions and muscular stance. The fuel tank capacity is 4.2 gallons, but the tank looks fat and adds visual mass to the front part of the bike. This Italian-Chinese bike has a $7,799 price tag. Number 4. Benelli Leoncino 800 Trail. Benelli has done an exceptional job with the new Leoncino 800 engine. The 754cc liquid-cooled unit is derived from the 752S, making 80 horsepower at 8,500 RPM. It's definitely not one to keep revving all the way up, as it makes its peak torque of 67 Nm at 6,500 RPM. That's where you'll find the most joy riding this 800 trail, and the result is actually a punchy and very usable power across the range. Given that the trail's seat height is 818 mm, 18 mm higher than the standard Leoncino 800, low-speed maneuvers are not as easy. But fear not, as it's so confidence-inspiring like you wouldn't believe it. The impressive 50 mm upside-down forks provide great stability, and although there's no adjustability at the back, the monoshock is remotely adjustable, which is very useful if you intend to carry luggage or a pillion. With a very attractive design and an affordable price of £7,199, this motorcycle is a serious competitor to Ducati and Triumph Scramblers. Number 3. CF Moto Ibex 800T. The Chinese manufacturer CF Moto formed a strategic partnership with KTM to allow the latter to sell their motorcycles in China, while the former used KTM's high-performing engines to make motorcycles of their own, such as the Ibex 800T. The bike was introduced in the global markets to compete with the Yamaha Tenere 700, the BMW F850 GS, and the Triumph Tiger 900. The Ibex 800T flaunts a 799cc liquid-cooled parallel twin that it has borrowed from its KTM cousin. The engine has a power delivery of 94 horsepower at 9,000 RPM, and a peak torque of 56.8 foot-pounds. The Ibex is filled with features to entice everyone, starting with amateur weekend riders to full-blown enthusiasts who want to travel the entire country. The bike has everything from cruise control to different ride modes. It has a very bright 7-inch TFT display in the dashboard, which is bright enough to be visible at any point of the day. Number 2. Benda LFC 700. Another amazing bike from Benda, which is LFC 700. The bike has comically vast dimensions, with an enormous 67.7-inch wheelbase, and a 310/35/18 rear tire, to give the sort of proportions more associated with one-off custom bikes than showroom models. There's no denying that it's attention-grabbing, with its quadruple exhaust exits and unique turbine-style air intakes surrounding the LED headlight, and perhaps more importantly, it's not a bike that can be accused of copying others in terms of style. Two versions are being offered, a cheaper model with 84.5 horsepower available at 10,000 RPM, and a higher spec, pricier version with 92.5 horsepower at 11,000 RPM, equipped with a slipper clutch and Brembo brakes instead of Nissan's. Both models have KYB suspension front and rear and Bosch ABS electronics, plus a TFT dash with phone connectivity for navigation and media. Most advanced, most powerful, and most expensive Chinese motorcycle is the Great Wall Souo S2000. Souo S2000 might be the first motorcycle from the 19th largest automaker in the world, but there's a lot to be impressed about. With its boxer configuration engine, it's clear the new Great Wall has the Honda Gold Wing in its sights, but there are models like the BMW K1600 GT, Indian Pursuit, and the Harley-Davidson Ultra Limited which could also be called competitors. The technical specifications of the motorcycle have not yet been officially announced by the manufacturer, but considering that Souo S2000 is equipped with 8 cylinders of 250cc, and if we assume that each cylinder produces 25 to 30 horsepower, we can imagine what enormous power we are dealing with. The braking system on the bike pictured is from Brembo, which is good to see on a machine of this size and weight. The bike also features a rear collision warning system and blind spot detection, an electrically adjusted windscreen, heated seats, 118 liters of luggage space, and an 8-speaker stereo system. Well, are you ready to go for Chinese motorcycles because of advantages such as lower price, more features or different design? Or you still insist on paying more and buy a reliable and well-known motorcycle? Share your comments with us. Thanks for watching, and see you the next one.